I absolutely love the Forex trading community, but there are some major problems within the community, and I'm going to talk about them in this video. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel, a place where I teach you everything about investing in stocks, real estate, other financial markets, as well as wealth building strategies. If this type of content that you're interested in, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never have to miss a single upload. And if you like this video, be sure to destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm. It truly helps on my channel when you do that. Let's dive right into this video. All right, so diving right into this video, I want to start off by saying this. The Forex community is not a scam. It's not a scam. It's not something that what it's publicly portrayed to be is the opposite of what it is. It is and can be a powerful tool for not only income diversification, but also for wealth building. And I want to point that out there because this is not a bash. I'm not anti-Forex. Many of my good friends are Forex traders. I myself was and still are, although I'm not active anymore, but I'm a Forex trader myself. So you're hearing this video perspective from somebody who is a trader, who knows a lot of traders, and someone who has spent quite a deal of time and many years into this industry. So I just wanted to point that out there because I wanted to be clear. I am for Forex trading. However, there are some key things that I want to point out about the community that I think is worth noting for you as a newbie if you're making a decision to get involved. All right, so the first problem on the surface that I want to discuss is that many traders in the community sell false truths about the actual industry and about the actual trading that they're personally doing in their own accounts. Now, I'm going to actually show you some video proof of what I mean by this, but I want to explain to you what this actually does and the damage that it does to people like yourself and to newbies and people who are outside of the industry that don't know anything about Forex. See, what it does is it'll paint a untrue reality on the possibilities of things. Now, can you make money, or can you make big money in Forex? Yes, but it takes a lot of skills. It takes a lot of understanding. It takes a lot of knowledge. However, a lot of Forex traders can and do paint a picture of an instant gratification or a fast money type of situation that just isn't true. It's not the way Forex trading goes. And any person who is a legitimate Forex trader or who has spent any significant time studying Forex, learning Forex, or trading Forex will tell you that it's not that simple to just say, hey, I made a quick $100. I made a quick $200. I made a quick $1,000 and things of that nature. And then then a lot of traders, which I'm getting into that point later, will also use those same false narratives or those same false truths to job bash and to promote a sense of fear of loss in people who aren't trading or who aren't a part of the community, and saying, oh, I can make $200 in less than an hour, but y'all working 8 hours to make 150 or whatever the case is. It's just not a true narrative that is being presented, and it can sometimes not only turn off people, but it can mislead people and cause people a lot of pain. And I'm going to show you exactly how that's done now. So if you're looking on your screen and you can see now, I'm actually going through here. I recorded this on my phone and I'm showing you just how easy and how simple it is for anybody to make what is called a demo account. A demo account is a practice account. It's not real money. Person's not using real money. They're using what is called paper money. So it's a fake account. But this, to somebody who is outside of the Forex community, may look at this, what you're seeing right now, as an actual account. And if you can see now, you can see this screen, you see that there's $200 there. Now, I will explain to you how I did this or whatnot, which I did this myself. I didn't want to take anybody's screenshots, because I'm sure I could find extremely easily a screenshot that is exactly like this one of somebody who is out here, pushing a false narrative. But I want to do this from from a demo account that I opened myself, just to show you just how not only easy it is to mislead people, but just how it can appear that somebody is doing something with great knowledge when they're not really doing much at all. See, I didn't look at any charts. I didn't understand where anything about this current, this current trade, or these trades that I took. I just threw something out there and did it, which, my experience played a factor in, knowing how to kind of make some profit or how to generate some quick profit. But basically what I did was gambling. And this is what a lot of traders do, is that they'll show these screenshots and they'll show these things like that. And what it'll do is it'll promote excitement for people who are outside, or interest for people on the outside. And what the people from the outside don't know is that this is not even real money. Like, this is not money that this person actually legitimately earned. Does it paint a possibility? Yes, but you can't understand a possibility if you don't understand what it takes to actually get that. And the person that's actually sharing that more than likely doesn't understand what it's really going to take to do that on a consistent basis, and how to actually get that type of money in a legitimate way through the actual Forex industry. So with that being said, it's extremely hard and difficult to understand what to trust when you're looking at somebody who is inside the Forex community. And that's one of the biggest problems. But it perfectly brings me into my second issue with the community. My second big issue within the Forex community, and one of the biggest problems in the industry, is the promotion of courses, mentorships, MLMs, and what is called signal groups. Now, on surface and in theory, I have no issue with courses. I have no issues with these things that I mentioned. However, in the Forex community, these things are a legitimate issue and problem, because what I mentioned in the first issue, a lot of the people who are sharing these things, they come from these types of settings. They come from a program, they come from a course, they come from a Facebook group, they come from a signal group, which a signal group, it basically promotes instant gratification without any type of, learning or skill development. So basically what you'll see in that situation is, like, let's say I'm a 6-figure trader. And what I'm going to say is, hey, I'm going to give you signals, which is basically like clues on the type of trades that I'm going to take, which are winning trades, because I'm a successful trader. I show you my profits. I show you what I do. I'm legitimate. I got fast cars. I got all this other stuff. So I'm going to show you the trades that I'm taking, and all you got to do is take the trades that I'm taking, and you'll make money. It promotes the idea of community growth and community development, which is what pulls a lot of people in, especially within my community, within my personal community, African American community. But it also leads a culture that is not only toxic, but a culture that isn't really painting a real clear picture on what it's actually going to take to have success. Because of this factor, that is the reason why you see people sharing out demos or sharing out these, these profit pictures like I showed you in the first part of this video, is because they want to help to strengthen or help to build the community that they're a part of, whether it's an MLM that they're in, a multi-level marketing, network marketing company, or whether they're a part of some type of mentorship, or whether they're a part of some type of course. Whatever the case is, in most cases, if you see somebody sharing out a post like that, it's because they want somebody to inbox them, or they want to bring somebody within that community. And if you can understand the correlation between that, that's one of the biggest problems, that we're starting communities, we're starting programs, we're starting courses that's not on the basis of actual learning and actual skill development and actually understanding how we can actually use this to change the future and change trajectories. But we're using this to actually mislead people into a community, basically so that somebody can make money off of it, which doesn't involve making money actual trading, but making money on actual program sales. Now, once again, I will do this disclaimer. I'm a big supporter of the Forex community. I have many friends in the Forex community. I have a lot of people that I know that are legitimate traders. And I even know some that even have some really good programs that are actually legitimate, that I could actually, speak for, and I can actually speak to say that, this is actually a legitimate program. But there's a mass majority of those that I don't know, that haven't been vetted or can't be vetted properly, but they're running programs, they're doing things, they're out here misleading people, and people are actually getting burned by these folks that are actually, running these, trade for me type of programs, which that is the most dangerous thing you can do with your money, is give your money to a person who has no license, who hasn't been vetted. They're not with a company. They're not under any type of financial regulating bodies to give them your money to actually trade for you in Forex to grow your money. That is literally the most dangerous thing to do. And it's also extremely illegal for that person to do. And it can lead to a lot of jail time and thousands, tens and hundreds of thousands of dollars lost by you. So never do that. Which brings me into my last point, and my last problem with the community is that skill development and the understanding of the global financial economics and the global financial markets is not a priority from people that are promoting Forex within the community. See, Forex typically attracts people because of the aspect of fast money. It doesn't attract people who actually really want to understand how global financial markets work, or how global currency markets work. Like, it's not about people who actually truly want to learn, economics and actually study different economies outside of the economy of their own. But the glorification of the Forex and the attraction of the Forex community is around the basis of the idea of, being able to make money quick, or being able to flip a certain amount of money and grow it fast or grow it quickly, which is a big problem, because it's not always going to be the case when you're trading Forex. And most of the time, you're going to have to really truly study hard. See, Forex trading is about understanding not only technical analysis, which is the understanding of the movements of how charts are priced and how charts are pointed out. Like, I'll put a chart on the screen for you now so you can get an idea of what I understand. Like, most average people won't understand what they're looking at right now. And to be successful as a Forex trader, or even as a day trader in general, you have to understand how to read this. You have to understand what you're looking at, how to decipher this, how to break this down. But then it's also understanding the fundamentals around things. So understanding how to understand what makes an economy, or what builds up what builds up the value for a currency market, currency fluctuation, understanding micro and macroeconomics. Like, there's a lot that goes into understanding the Forex, the Forex markets, and being able to capitalize off of that from a long-term standpoint. But that is not something that is promoted by those that are within the community. And that's one of the biggest problems, is because I care about newbies. I care about people who are serious about building wealth and are trying to get on the path of building wealth. What I don't like to see is people like you being taken advantage of. I don't like to see people like you being misled and being told things that isn't true, or being, pushed by false narratives, and you jumping into Forex. Like, I have so many people that come to me that knows me personally, that asks me about, hey, what do you think about Forex? Or have you heard of Forex and stuff like that? And I always find myself having to peel back the false layers of reality that's been put in front of them and actually bring them to a place of truth. And I get tired of doing that, because yes, Forex is a great tool. Like, I support Forex. I promote people learning within the community. I stand with that. But I don't stand with how they're actually doing it and how they're going about it. Like, I want people to truly learn. I want people to truly be able to be perfected by this knowledge and learn these skills and develop these skills so that you can pass them down to your children. I believe that Forex is something that 14-year-olds, as freshmen in high school, can learn how to do, and they can really change their future, and they can start building towards, they can start building to the future to help them pay for education. Or for a college student who is in school, who doesn't have a lot of money, who doesn't have a lot of opportunity, they can actually support themselves throughout college by trading. So I think that this can be powerful. And I think that this is something that can change many, 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 many lives. But how it's promoted, how it's advertised online, how it is popularized is something that can not only destroy our community, but it is something that actually misleads a lot of people. And that is the part where I have to actually stand up and I have to actually say something about it. So do not be misled. Do not allow people within the community to have agendas outside of just teaching you the real truth on Forex. Do not allow them to actually mislead you into jumping into something that you're not going to understand, or you're not going to be able to truly learn and be able to capitalize off of. If you're someone who wants to learn ways that you can take advantage of some things like Forex, you can learn how to invest in stocks, then you want to hit the link down below. I do a really good introduction into Forex, and I really break down what it means, what to look into. I don't teach you how to trade it, but I show you exactly what you have to understand in order for you to start going into the basis of learning so that you can develop the skills that you need to be able to trade it. And if that's something that you're interested in, if that's something that you want to do, if you're somebody who says, hey, I want to develop skills that I can pass down to my children, I want to develop skills that will help me to be able to supplement my income or help me to be able to have more money to be able to invest in things like stocks and real estate, do you want to hit the link down below? All right, guys, it's going to wrap up today's video. I want to thank you guys for hanging around with me. This video was something that I really wanted to do, and I really truly hope that you understand exactly what I was saying in this video. If you are somebody who is in the Forex community and you've seen some of this, hit me a comment down below. Let's talk about it. And I want to also charge those of us that are actually true stewards in the community to actually continue to speak out against some of this negative stuff that we see, because we don't want people to be misled. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, guys. I'm dropping videos every single day. Leave a like on this video for the YouTube algorithm, and remember that you're only one choice away, you're only one decision away from changing the entire trajectory of your lives. I'll see you guys in the next video.